morning, everybody. It's Friday. Beautiful weekend ahead of us, and I wanted to come on and show some encouragement, give you some ideas and maybe some pointers to staying on the water wagon this weekend. I remember when I first started to try and stay on the water wagon, you know, the fucking consequences were just everywhere in my life. I had a bit of evidence that it were never the fucking same, and that I'd always been fucking up weekend after weekend. And it come to the weekend where I tried to stay in, or like that's all I'd do is I'd just say I'm staying in this weekend, and I'd like never fucking put anything else in its place. Do you know what I mean? Because I didn't really know anything else other than, you know, the sun's out, beer gardens, barbecues, blah blah fucking blah. Do you know what I mean? It's like try and find something else to do for starters, and if you can't find something else to do and you have to stay in and you're just trying to stay in and hold on hella hot water, you know what I mean, fucking white knuckling it literally, you know. And like in the beginning I felt lost, I felt lonely, I felt like I was missing out. You know, people would turn around to me and tell me that I'm under the thumb and fucking I'm a boring bastard. And if someone else didn't manage to convince me to go out, I'd convince myself to go out. You know, no matter how hard I tried, I'd always ended up back in the fucking boozer on it on a Friday and not stopping till Sunday. And it's never the fucking same. It's always fucking worse. It's never gets any better. You know, and I could have convinced myself that it would be different this time, and you know, it'd be better this time, and you know, it's better now because, you know, I've got a bit more money in my pocket, or you know, I've not done it for a while. And you know, I found it really fucking difficult because the circle of people around me would just encourage me to come out. You know what I mean? Come out, come on, stop being a boring cunt. And I just feel fucking like I was missing out to fuck. So it was like dead hard for me in the beginning. Well, I want to give you some suggestions, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I'm just like, you know, doing something else tonight. You know, I'm gonna go and spend some time down at the beach and watch the sunset and do something nice with some lovely people. Do you know what I mean? And then that's just one of the things that I do today. And I found a group of friends and, you know, and people that have similar interests as me, and you know, we're all gonna go do that together, and gonna have a really good time. But regardless of that, you know, in the beginning I had to go and make some friendships, and you know, I was dead scared about going into recovery or going to a recovery group or finding a group of people that lived that sort of way, you know, because I didn't really want to let go of that old life. Do you know what I mean? I just wanted it to stop for now, and I didn't realise that, you know, no matter how long I'd leave it, I'd always end up back in the same cycle of fucking being a mess over the weekend. You know, just completely wasting my weekend and my money and my time, and substituting my fucking physical and mental health while I was doing it as well. So what I can suggest is, like, you know, there's physical meetings in and around Lancashire, you know, that I try and like encourage the people in my area to make change, you know what I mean? Because I care about the society that I come from. I care about the people that I grew up with. I care about the people that I know and that I see on a daily basis. I care about my community, you know what I mean? I'm just trying to give a little bit back, and you know, I can't help but care. And my best idea is either get to a physical meeting, and if there isn't any physical meetings, there's a thing called Zoom. You can go online, you can go on a social platform, and you can go and check out Arima Recovery. You don't even have to show your name, you don't even have to show your face. You can just log on, sign in, and you know, you can listen to people sharing about the experience or how they're feeling today, and how they're staying clean today. And you'd be surprised how many people are just on online meetings at night time, and they run 24 hours a day just trying to get another day in, you know, helping each other get another day in. It's fucking absolutely magic, and everyone encourages everyone to not do the same old shit again. I made some long life friendships through Zoom. My early recovery sprung from Zoom. You know, it come from Zoom because I was too embarrassed, you know, that false sense of ego and pride, and I didn't want people knowing that I had a problem. I wanted help, but I didn't want everybody to know that I wanted help. And you know, just that fucking bullshit that convinces you that you can do it on your own, and that you've got all the answers, and that you're a fucking genius, and that you've got a good fighting chance, and I've got this sorted, don't worry about me, and all that shit. And really, there's a vast amount of help out there that's available to everyone, and it's free. You know, everybody helps each other, and it's a beautiful place to be, is recovery. It has a lot of stigma attached to it. You know, you think that if you're in recovery, you're fucking sort of classed as a weak person or whatever, you know what I mean? But some of the strongest people I know in life are fucking recovering addicts. And go on a Zoom platform, don't show your face, don't put your name, sign in, have a listen. They're only on for about an hour and a half, and they run consecutively throughout the evening. You know, you can even sign on into ones in America, you know, other side of the fucking globe, and listen to people on the other side of the fucking globe. You know, you can even put your camera on, put your name, go on, talk about how you feel, and go on and say, fucking hell, I feel like fucking shit, my mates are fucking down to the boozer, and I'm trying to stay in because I keep fucking my life up, and I keep falling off, and I keep getting fucking smashed, and I can't knock it on the head, and I stay out till Sunday, and I wasted all my fucking wages again, blah blah fucking blah. You know, do that, go and get honest with yourself, and you'll be surprised at the change that has been made already. You know what I mean? Just making that decision, that first act of self-love, and trying to do something, not only to just stop. You know, everyone thinking that just stopping is gonna fucking sort the problem. You're not looking at the problem, you're looking at the fucking stopping. You're not looking at the using, you're looking at the stopping. You know, where you want to be concentrating on the solution. What's the solution to stopping? What's the solution of to stop me from using? Don't look at the stopping using. That's what I used to do all the time. I used to go, I'm gonna stop. I never used to look at the staying stops. I never used to look at the fucking using. I never used to look at how bad that was. Let's look at how fucking, let's blow ourselves up here and have a look at it. Like, what is it I'm doing? You know, I'm spending this much money on this, and I'm spending this much money on that, and fucking hell, that's causing me fucking this, and it's making me feel like that. You know, let's look at the fucking using, let's talk about that. You know, go on an online platform, leverage the tools to the best of your advantage. You know, you're not on your own. There's millions and millions of people out there just trying to stay on the water wagon. Beautiful things start to emerge when you stop making the same repeated patterns of addiction and start trying to find a new way to live. Don't underestimate the power of one more day. Stay blessed, guys. Do something different today.